I'm Kylie Davis, and today I will be telling you about mitosis. The cell cycle is a series of events, including mitosis, that cells go through in order to grow and divide. Cells must go through mitosis to divide because if the cell gets too big, the nutrients will not feed the cell properly. The cell spends most of its time in interphase. This consists of G1, S, and G2 phase. G1 phase is the first gap where chromosomes replicate. The next step will be the S phase, which is synthesis, where the cell grows more and when DNA replicates. DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid, which is a molecule that encodes the genetic instructions used in the development and functioning of all known living organisms and many viruses. Then G2 starts to happen, which is the second gap, and it is ready to divide and ready for mitosis to begin. The next phase is prophase. In early prophase, chromosomes coil up and become visible microtubules called spindle fibers. They form and extend on each side. Meanwhile, astral rays, which are microtubules but much smaller than spindle fibers, are formed and they float around in the cytoplasm. This phase only occurs in plant cells. Chromosomes are packaged in organized chromatin, a complex of macromolecules found in cells, consisting of DNA, protein, and RNA. In late prophase, now that the DNA has replicated during interphase, the pair of chromosomes are called sister chromatids. The centromere is where the chromatids connect. On the centromere, there's a kinetochore that is a protein bond on each centromere. They attach to the spindle fibers, forming chromosomal microtubules. That concludes prophase. The next phase is metaphase. This is when chromosomes line up in the middle on the metaphase plate. The chromosomes then connect to the spindle fibers, and that is the end of metaphase. The next phase is anaphase. This is when the chromosome copies divide. Spindle fibers pull apart daughter chromosomes to opposite sides of the cell. The last and final phase is telophase. This is when spindle fibers disappear and two nuclei are formed. The cell gets ready to split, and this area is called the cleavage furrow. This is the end of mitosis. Last and finally, there is cytokinesis, and this is when the cell splits into two different daughter cells known as daughter chromosomes. This is the end of the cell cycle, and now these two daughter cells are ready to divide again.